I love tea. I love the Java Jive and it loves me.
Ladies and gentlemen, the craft of barbershop quartet singing is approximately 100 years old, and the history of the Society for the Preservation and Encouragement of Barbershop Quartet Singing North America Incorporated is 50 years old on Monday, April 11th. And thinking of birthday anniversaries, my goodness, I suddenly remember that next week is my wife's birthday. Last year she wanted a fur coat. So I bought her a trap and a gun and a hunting license, you see. Now, this year, she's let me know that she would like a string of pearls. So I'm going to give her a dozen oysters and a rabbit's foot. As many of you know, the First Capitol Chorus, their director is a real medical doctor and a good chiropodist as well. And his wife used to be a manicurist. So if you go to the Langley Chapter hospitality room later tonight at the Royal Towers, you'll find that this twosome will wait on you hand and foot. Tonight, my old friend Larry Gazina, director of the Victoria Chapter, and his wife Elsie ate in the headquarters hotel's classy riverboat dining room. I don't know if you've eaten there. 2 lit candles were at their table. Unfortunately, getting up to pay the bill, Larry fell backwards over the table. So it seems, therefore, that he burned his end at both candles.
Tea and the Java in me, a cup.
So you see the ranging variety of vaudeville. It included instrumentalists like tuba players. It isn't easy being a tuba player, you know. After every note, you have to get up and say, "Excuse me." That was our chapter's top quartet, Pacific Exchange. Robin, the tenor, is just recovering, by the way, from pneumonia. So his principal hobby now is living longer. Vaudeville also included ballet dancers. Ballet dancers so tall that they didn't have to stand on their toes. And Dick, their big-lunged lead from Bellingham, he belongs to the Bellingham chapter. He once held a note for 2 minutes and 12 seconds. 2 minutes and 12 seconds, though his banker has been holding one of his notes for 18 years. And fan dancers who were extremely ticklish, and hula dancers who twiddled their thumbs. And our director, Charlie Metzger, baritone, by the way, Charlie was the answer to his wife's prayers. Unfortunately, he was not the answer she was hoping for. What would the world have been like without music? In a world without music, what about the great names? Beethoven's Fifth. In a world without music, it would have been nothing more than a boy or a girl. In a world without music, Picture would just have been one more Italian chicken pasta dish. In a world without music, Bach, that great name Bach, it would have been something only worse than a bite. In a world without music, Beatles would have eaten grass instead of smoking it. And what about Chopin? In a world without music, Chopin, it'd be something you did Friday night with your wife. And in a world without music, Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash would have been the name of a pay toilet. In a world without music, a diminished fifth, it would have been bottoms up. Allegro, in a world without music, allegro would have meant a female chorus line. I had a feeling what had driven the words out of your mind was the cost of Christmas trees. No cost. Have you seen them? They're already on the Christmas tree lots. Christmas trees are what they're selling. Lots are what you're paying. Have you seen it? Here are 4 guys who need no introduction because they already know who they are. The cost is ridiculous. I paid last night $30 for a tree that looks like Mickey Rooney wearing tinsel. I tell you who's getting trimmed. On the other hand, have you spotted the guys in the chorus wearing real tuxedos? They come in 3 sizes: large, medium, and don't bend over. How small was it? It was so small, I had to kneel to put the star on.
I love Java, sweet and hot. Whoops, Mrs. Olson, I'm a coffee
I've just received this note. It's from Don Robinson, who's the chairman of judges, and it says, George Meehan, MC, this evening, please introduce the judging panel before the show begins. We're going to start again, ladies and gentlemen. I had the house lights, and if the house chap, you could attempt to... Oh, my goodness, look at all the people. I want to introduce Don Robinson. Would you stand up, please? There you are. Turn around and face the people. Oh, well, I was going to save the applause for then, but would you applaud in rhythm, like Don Robinson, okay? Don Robinson. Okay, then next, our Secretary of Judges from North Vancouver, Michael Downing. Michael Downing. Very good. We'll catch you later on, Michael. So some of you aren't very good at this, eh? Our two-timers, Jack Sargent and Kent Lubbock, both from our chapter. Jack Sargent, Kent Lubbock. Oh, that's nice. That's much better. I didn't see them stand up, but so be it. The interpretation, that doesn't sound right, does it? Judging the sound category from Redmond, he was actually here, wasn't he? Oh, say, it's okay. Misplaced modifier. Ladies and gentlemen, from Riverside, California, judging the interpretation category, Gary Smith. Oh. And we're going to sing later on, too, in that case. Finally, judging the stage presence category from Lebanon, Oregon, or are you here, actually? Bill Frazier. Bill Frazier. I must tell you that I left Bill Frazier to the last for a reason. I emceed the Eugene chapter show in Oregon this past March. Their Cascade Chorus, by the way, are just excellent hosts. At the Afterglow, they provided me with a table that seated 10 people. A huge sign on the table said, reserved for George Meehan and his friends. Reserved for George Meehan and his friends. Well, Dorothy and I sat by ourselves for 20 minutes. And then, bless him, Bill Frazier and his lovely wife, Moyna, joined us. So much for the value of signs, eh?
Shoot me the pot and I'll pour me a shot. A cup.
The package, by the way, that the chorus is going to be doing is an international package. So it's crossed my mind as they asked me backstage to do something here. Let's start with a Welsh song. Tachen Cross and Chwch. It's not all that familiar, eh? Another one here. Keep the international flavor. Germany. Say Tannenbaum. Oh, Christmas tree with me. Oh, Christmas tree, there we are. Oh, Christmas tree. So, I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to divide the audience, the congregation, in half. This half, I want you to sing the first 8 bars. I'll tell you when to stop. That'll include the people in the balcony that are shut the lights at me here. And then I'll stop you people, and then this group will start the next 8 bars. Okay, what did I say? G, oh, Christmas tree, ma, oh, Christmas tree. This half first, now, okay, you ready? It's 3-4 times, so I'm going to go, oh, Christmas tree, like that, oh, okay, here we go. Now, you guys listen, and then we'll make a comparison. Okay, oh, Christmas tree. That was good. Well, let's move over here. If you know the German words, O Tannenbaum, der Schruschen, die Eiberlein, you try that. Let's hear how you can do it. You listen this time. They are, oh, Tannenbaum, okay. Oh, Tannenbaum, oh, Tannenbaum. Oh, hey, stop. Oh, very well done.
Shoot me the pot and I'll pour me a shot. A cup.
And in a way, listening to that old quartet reminded me of my old quartet. My new old quartet is on the platter. I bought a copy last year and gave it to our former coach as a kind of memento, a keepsake. He said he was appreciative too, and he actually said he'd waste no time listening to it. My old quartet was to barbershop singing what the iceberg was to the Titanic. We actually had the nerve to enter competitions
for your enjoyment.
We were musically incompetent at a time when the popular prejudice ran in favor of competence. No gal round can speak the sound like sweet George Brown. She left me but sweet George Brown. They all sigh and want to die for sweet George Brown. Just what we lacked in musical knowledge, we made up for in consistently bad performance.
No gal round can paint the town like sweet Georgia Brown. Two left feet, but oh so neat is sweet Georgia Brown.
When we did perform, we sang everything up-tempo, knowing that doing it wrong quickly was infinitely better than doing it wrong slowly.
It's been said she knocks some dead, but my miserable lifestyle. Since she came by, it's a shame I'll let the voodoo cool down.
We never had a plan.
Just an old sweet song keeps George on my mind. Yes, George on my mind.
We were drawn to competitions in exactly the same way that people are drawn to the scene of an accident.
The road leads back to
You need 350 points as a quartet. We came within 300 of making it. In the end, we made it. But by the time we made it, we'd had it.
George on ever online.
He was not born in show business, so he dominated it. Okay, you hold it right there. Where are you going?
I'm going to my dressing room.
But what's with the glasses of water?
My dressing room's on fire.
Water, eh? You want water, eh? Okay.
Mary had a baby boy. The Virgin Mary had a baby boy. The Virgin Mary had a baby boy, and they say that his name was
Jesus, he come from the glory.
Finally, in the second half, we'll be discussing the value of hindsight with a baritone who recently swallowed a glass eye. Off you go then to your full I almost said to your full bladder, to your full-bodied and richly deserved intermission.
Go ahead and take your perennially prim and proper, your prudent, predictable but pressing, your primitive but preemptive, praiseworthy but purely private powder puff and potty paws. It'll be just keen if we see you in 15.
Coffee and tea and the Java and me. A cup, a cup, a cup, a cup.